Good afternoon, everyone. It is such an honor to be here today. First of all, for those who I've not had an opportunity to meet, my name is Rob Burnside. I'm very honored to be the principal here at Lakota East High School. There's no greater honor in this world that I can imagine than having the opportunity to lead this amazing high school. And there's no ceremony that we held during any course of the year that has more meaning to me than this particular event. For our young people who have committed to serving this great country that we have and entering that field in their life, there's not enough that I could stand here and say to express my gratitude. And again, I think back to having two grandfathers who served in World War II and the dedication that people make when they go to defend this country. And I know last year at this time, I see Maddie Gardner here. Maddie was a part of this ceremony last year, so I'm thankful to see her back home today, and she has a sibling who is going to be making that commitment as well. So thank you all who are here. Thank you all who are here representing our services. And we are just honored and privileged to be here to recognize these great students. So at this time, I'm going to ask everybody to stand, and we're going to have our Lakota East Choir lead us in the national anthem.
There's a wire. There's a wire. Oh, gosh. Step over the... Gotcha. I didn't see it. Thank you. Good eyes.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Watch the wire. Watch the wire. Thank you, sir.
I'm plenty loud enough without that speaker behind me, but I did realize as they were singing, and I'm looking and I can see the off right there, that I hadn't turned it on. So I apologize for that if folks couldn't hear me initially. But again, thank you to all of our current and past servicemen and women who are here today. It's a great honor to be here. Dr. Lally, I know you had your papers up here on the podium. I promise I had my own. I didn't touch them. So this time I want to welcome our superintendent, Dr. Elizabeth Lally.
Good afternoon and welcome. I would like to speak to the 10 of you, most importantly, and then also, of course, address everyone else here. But you are the people that we're talking to today, and we're so proud of you and so honored to be here with you. Congratulations on both your high school graduation and your decision to join the military. Your achievements reflect your dedication, your resilience, and your sense of duty. As you step into this new chapter of your life, know that you carry with you the values of honor, integrity, and a sense of purpose. Your choice to serve your country is commendable and inspiring. Graduating from high school marks a significant milestone in your life, and your decision to join the military speaks volumes about your courage, your dedication, and your commitment to serving our country. Your journey ahead will be filled with challenges and triumphs, but know that your determination and sacrifice will have a profound effect. Wishing you success and fulfillment as you embark on this noble journey. That's why we're here today. Your bravery and service are deeply appreciated. Stay strong, stay safe, and know that your nation and everyone in this room is proud of you. Congratulations.
We're very honored here at Lakota East. We actually have 3 staff members that have served in our military services. So we're honored to be able to recognize them. We do that every year, and we're very proud of the work that Ms. Barker and our Veterans Committee, Veterans Network put on every year when we have a great Veterans Day celebration in November. So that's one opportunity we take to recognize those veterans in our community, and also those veterans who have served and serve our staff here in this building, serving our community as members of our Lakota East team. At this time, we're very happy to have one of our administrative team members who served in the military. So I'm going to turn over the microphone at this time to one of our assistant principals, Ms. Katrina Fugate, as she would like to address our guest today. Thank you.
I'm short, so give me just a second. Okay. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but I served in the military. So I served 3 years active duty before taking a Palace Chase assignment and going into the Ohio Air National Guard because it was something that I intuitively wanted to do. So all of you are here today because you have the same feeling inside that I had inside at your age and knew you wanted to do something to make a difference. I boarded a plane when I was 17 years old for San Antonio, Texas. And I had a Walkman at the time with a cassette player, and it was playing Garth Brooks, the song Standing Outside the Fire. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard this song, but if you haven't, you should listen to it. So the main line in the song is, standing outside the fire, life is not tried, it is merely survived if you're standing outside the fire. So I listened to this song all the way to San Antonio, Texas, because I was scared and it pumped me up, and I hadn't really been away from home that much. And it was what got me through the plane ride. And by the time I arrived in the middle of the night to basic training, I was ready to go. And I thought I would tell you a couple of funny stories from basic training, just so the first time you get yelled at, you don't feel like you're alone, okay? So I was the very first person yelled at in my basic training flight. My locker was on the very bottom, and I'm short, but I'm not that short. So I had to actually lay down on the ground and get my key into my locker, and I was having a hard time with it. And my TI, who was 4'11", she was small in stature, but pretty mighty and everything else. And she was screaming at me the whole time I'm trying to get my locker undone. So that built a lot of character. So just don't be the first one, and you're doing way better than I did. The second time I remember getting yelled at was in the cafeteria because I made a right when I should have made a left. And so I then took a refreshing spray on the face from a TI that was much larger than my actual TI, and I grew again in character. And the last time I remember getting yelled at is my mom had sent my senior pictures to me, and back in the day, you used to get wallets, and they would come in this little case, and they told us before our inspection to have all of your pictures laid out. But I thought, they're in a case, they're in a little case, you know, but I wasn't following directions specifically enough, and I wasn't paying attention to detail, which was something that you're gonna learn to do, and if that is not your strength, it will become a strength for you, which has carried me throughout life. Regardless, my pictures then flew all around the dormitory, and I got to pick them all up. So lots of funny stories that I take with me. I'm not trying to scare you, I'm just trying to say if your 47-year-old assistant principal made it through basic training, that you can too, okay? What you're doing is a big sacrifice. And once you are actually there and you are working with people every single day, and you're working weekends if you have to work weekends, you're working around the clock if you have to work around the clock. Once I had to work, I want to say 48 hours straight to pack up medical supplies and send them to the Middle East. It was an emergent situation. I got called in. I did not leave the whole entire time. For some people, that may be taxing. That may be, this is not what I want to do. I want to go home. I want to be on social media. I want to play video games, which we didn't have cell phones at the time, believe it or not. But for me, it was I knew that I was helping to change the world. And it was, again, that call inside of me that I liked the feeling of being proud and doing something that was honorable. And it's, like I said, the feeling that all of you guys have in you today. This is why you're joining, right? So on that note, I'm just gonna end with the same statement from Garth Brooks, which is, life is not tried, it is merely survived if you're standing outside the fire. Thank you for choosing not to stand outside the fire, but to delve into it and serve your country, and you're gonna make a great difference in the world.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ms. Fugate. We appreciate those words of wisdom. We appreciate the experiences. And again, we are all very grateful both for your service and for what you have shared with us about your service. We're all richer for having heard those stories and again, advising these young people on their next steps. We appreciate greatly. I'm very excited about this next speaker because this is an opportunity for us to hear from one of our young people who have made this decision. And at this time, I want to invite Ethan Gant to come and join us and share his thoughts.
Well, you know, the big thing about doing the whole military thing was that my family's kind of been doing it. My grandpa did it. My dad's still doing it right now. My older sister just did this last year. I don't know. I really was like, I don't know. I didn't know if I should do it. It's always kind of been there in the back radar. I was like, you know, I could do it. Should I do it? Other things like that. But then got more into looking into it and found certain things that I wanted to do that, you know, life skills that I can learn through the military, and they're going to pay me to do it anyway. So I was like, that's a win-win. So for me, I don't know, it's more, I want to do it because I actually want to, you know, serve my country and I want to make a difference, but also I can learn life skills at the same time. I don't really know what much else to I don't know what much else to say. What I got, is that okay? Yeah. Okay, all right.
Ethan, I think it's okay for you to be a little speechless there at the end. Honestly, that's how we feel about what you're doing as well. And that's why we're here today, to recognize you. So at this time, I want to invite Dr. Lally to come up and join me. We're going to go ahead and we are going to introduce and recognize all of these young people who are here and will be taking their next steps to enter our different military branches. Our first recipient is Mr. Biwash Darnall. Biwash, come on up. And Biwash will be entering the United States Army, so we're very thankful for what he is about to do. Biwash, you can actually come over here. I'll give you this, and you can step right over here. And we'll have everybody just congregate here before we take a picture. Next, we have Jacob De Romano. Jacob will be entering the United States Marine Corps. Jacob De Ramo, I added an extra on in there, so I apologize for that. But again, Jacob will be entering the Marine Corps.
Thank you.
Our next recipient is Mr. Anthony Frankel. Congratulations, Anthony.
Thank you.
Anthony will be serving in the United States Navy. And we've already heard from our next recipient. I'm going to have Ethan Gant come up and join me. Ethan will be serving in the United States Air Force National Guard. Next, we have Andrew Nguyen. Congratulations, Andrew. Andrew will be serving in the United States Marine Corps, and I will tell you, he is already in the habit of serving because he serves us every day as an office aide in our office each and every day. So we know he has a heart for service. And our next recipient will be entering the United States Air Force. That is Mr. Elijah Owen. Congratulations, Elijah. Next, we have Mr. Ethan Prather. Ethan, come on up. Congratulations. Ethan will be serving in the United States Army. Our next recipient is Mr. Prelad Rimal. And he will be Navy. I thought I had that right. I wanted to double check. I didn't want to make that mistake. He will be serving in the United States Navy. Next, we have Sangam Tamang. He will be serving in the United States Army. And our next person to be recognized is Mr. Jordan Yates. Jordan will be serving our great country in the United States Air Force. Okay, at this time, let's go ahead and we're going to have one more round of applause for all of our recipients. And this actually will formally conclude our entire ceremony. What we have here this next time is time for families, for our guests to be together. We're going to invite all of our honorees to come over. We want to take a picture of everyone in front of our backdrop. And then we invite you again to stay around as long as you want, socialize, spend time together, celebrate this moment. Please make sure that you eat all the cookies because they end up in the main office. If they don't, that's bad for me. And thank you all for being here today. Thank you, young men, for your service, for your willingness to take that next step, to make sure that the lives that we have and the pleasures we have and the opportunity to come to a great place like Lakota East, that we have that each and every day. Thank you so much.